Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sala. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Today I decided to shoot a video about a very difficult topic for me. Why it's difficult? Actually, it's not a difficult topic. But I was hesitate. Should I shoot this video or I should not? Because as a patriot of my country, I love Russia very much. I don't like that there are a lot of videos on, I would say, propaganda, in mass media with negative sides of Russia, and what I see on YouTube videos or TV channels of other countries, always negative image of Russia. Russia is a country like all the rest of the countries. We have our positive sides and negative sides, but unfortunately foreigners knows mostly only negative sides of Russia, and I didn't want to promote negative sides of my country, but I thought if I'm a patriot of my country and I love my country, that's true, I should talk about things which is bother me a lot and which is not only positive. So I decided to speak about violence against women in Russia. Again, I want to say that I love Russian men. I even shoot a few videos about Russian men, pros and cons, dating and marrying Russian men. And we have very good men in Russia, but in this video I won't speak about good men in Russia. I will say only about bad men in Russia. So that's true. This is sad true, but this is true. I will not give you statistics because actually it's not my job, and anyway you can Google it on the internet and every day it's changing. So anyway, if you need statistics, just Google it. I will say about experience of me, my friends of my friends, or people which I know without names. I will not discuss popular things. Again, just Google it and you will know popular stories about Khachaturian sisters, or I forgot the name of this woman. Her husband, he was jealous and he cut her arms. Finally, she's alive, but she got award Woman of the Year in Russia. No, I will not speak about these cases because it's very popular and it was said a lot about these things. What I want to discuss and about violence in Russia, unfortunately, it's only my perception. I will not give you numbers, but if I will think about my friends or friends of my friends or people I know, for example, in my town, I would say that we don't have so much rapings from some psychopaths, maniacs. Of course, we have it. Yeah, we have it. I even lived in the same house with rapists. Wait, it's my bad English. Let me explain you. I live in a house and we have 9 floors in my house. My flat is on the 4th floor and his flat was on the 9th floor. He was very good looking. I would say very normal guy. I would never think that he may cause some problems because he looked normal. Even we joked with my mom and she said, you should flirt with this neighbor. He's single, you're single, he's a nice guy, you're a nice girl. That's good that I didn't do that. Anyway, he always said, hello, how are you? Thank you, goodbye. Like neighbors talk, nothing special. Again, he was handsome, because in my head, in my mind, I always think with rapists or maniacs, these ugly, weirdo men, psychopaths, they look ugly and nobody wants them, it's why I rape woman. Something like that is in my... No, he had a good job because he was well dressed and he lived in a good house, in good neighborhood. And when police came for him, we knew from police told us that he raped and stabbed and killed 9 women in Moscow. I live close to Moscow, in a small town. I don't know about my city, but in Moscow, yeah. I guess, and he came to my small town, to lay down, to lay low, because he did a lot of things in Moscow. But fortunately, police did their job very good. But again, he killed and stabbed and did bad things to nine women, I guess. Yeah, this is personal experience. We used the same elevator, the same house, and he was very welcoming and normal. He was normal. He looked normal, you know? So you never know what's in his head. Anyway, but it's just like scary thing, but I think he would not do something bad in the same house where he lives, because police will come, so I was in the safe zone. But anyway, it's kind of weird, yeah. I would share the story of my friend of my friend. She has friend, and her friend has a friend. And this female friend, you know, like gossip tells me one girl told another girl. But anyway, we lived in the same town. Her husband hit her a lot, beat her a lot. And she came to court because she wants to divorce him. According to Russian law, if you both agree to divorce, you don't go to court. But if somebody, for example, husband, doesn't allow you to divorce with him, you should go to court. And it's not so easy to divorce. She came to court. She has that her husband did violence against her. Yes, violent act. I'm sorry for my bad English. And he was falling down on his knees near judge. He was crying. Oh my God, he was a good actor and still a good actor. And he would say, no, I did mistake. Please, please, judge. I want to save family. We have 2 kids. I love her. I love her a lot. And what in the end? In the end, she wanted to be free woman. She didn't want to live with him. So he almost killed her. He took knife and she called police, and thanks God, police was very close, and police saved her life. If police would come 1 minute later, it could be dead body, literally dead body. And the funniest thing, yes, that again, because we have to go to court because of he wanted to kill her now, and it was the same judge that I think it was woman, the same judge that allowed him time to save family. And his wife told, you see how he wanted to save family, he almost killed me. He was close to kill me. So this is the personal experience of my friends and people around me in my town. And I just wanted to share that Russian men were very good, were very caring men, but not all of men. And if you date a Russian guy or you want to marry a Russian man, I would give you advice, look carefully. You should look to him very carefully, because I had video like the negative sides of marrying Russian men, something like that. And I told you, oh, if you will marry a Russian man, he will not help you to cook, to clean, he will not, yeah, and all will be on your own, usually. No. The worst thing, if you will marry or you will live, yes, you will live as partnership. With Russian man, it's not that he will not help you to clean the dishes or to cook or to clean the house. Actually, the most horrible thing, that actually he can hit you, he can beat you, and some psychopaths, because I think it's not normal, they can kill you. Literally, they can kill you. Again, we have Russian men, we have very good Russian men, but in the same time, they had not very good examples of Russian men, with pain in my heart, but yeah, it's true. And the law doesn't protect women anyway. The law will help you if you will be dying, if you will be dead. If we will find that body of woman, yeah, we will start to work. And this is the problem of the law. It's not police. Yes, police do her job according to law. So we don't have law which protects women. We have new law. You can Google it. The means of this law: if husband beats or hits his wife, it's family business. It's not business of government. You see? It makes me very sad, and I would say, yeah, we have rapists like everywhere. We have psychopaths like everywhere. If you will be during the night in miniskirt alone, of course you may have, yeah, problems, because during night time in some districts of the city, a single girl should not walk alone. Yeah, I think it's, except South Korea, I guess it's everywhere. Write me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think it's everywhere. If you were too sexy, I would say, too open style, and you even not sexy, if you're during the night alone girl, dark street, of course it's risk with some psychopaths, some, yeah, it can happen like everywhere. But it's only my statistics. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is, I will give you my statistics. It's my experience of friends of my friends, people I see, what I see every day. It's not shown on TV much. I would say we ever have rapists, we have maniacs, but most cases happens in at home. Violence from brothers. We ever had some cases where brothers hits her sister almost to die. Husbands, fathers. I would say that domestic violence is the biggest percent in Russia. This is sad because women are not protected at all, especially if it happens at home. And with quarantine, these cases increased because women were locked down in the houses, and the violence in the houses raised. And when it was very, how to say, tough quarantine, when it was not allowed to go other places, like you could go only to grocery store, yeah, something like that, to hospital, something like that, and you should stay at home. When quarantine was on these terms, women had no opportunity to run away, and we don't have much shelters for women. Such cases, yeah, we have it, but it's not supported by government. So it's people who care about this problem. They ask donations or such things. I didn't want to talk about it, but I cannot to talk about it because yes, it is. Yes, it happens, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I discussed off camera with my friends. I have friends around the world. I've discussed with my friends in India, Brazil, hotel countries, Turkey, India, Brazil, Turkey, Mexico, and some countries helped me. I forgot few countries. And when I asked my friends, Sudan, yeah, my friends from Sudan. When I asked my friends, do you have such problem like domestic violence? And when we discussed this topic, I found out that actually in these countries, again, I don't have statistics, but I have opinions of my friends and my own opinion. They said, yeah, we have rapings, we have such things, but usually domestic violence is the biggest percent. Wow. I did not know that it is such a big problem, not only in my country, but around the world. And I have only one question in my mind. When all this stops? Because this is really horrible. And I wanted to talk a little bit, what can we do? Of course, we can change government. This is things which we can't do, but what we simple people can do in such situation. we can help our friends. For example, if you see your friend and she changed, for example, if you leave some psychopaths, they made you not to speak with your friends, to cut all communications because victim should not have some help. And if you notice that your friend, she became very silent, maybe she did not talk to you much, she's sad, and maybe you see on her face that actually she was hit and she didn't fall down, like she says. Because usually people say, "Oh, I fall down." You know, in Russian we have such saying about such type of woman which afraid of her husband and he hits her. She was searching for the fifth corner, you know, because we have four corners, and if you fight with men, you're searching for the fifth corner. So if you see some changes maybe with your friend, first you should talk, and the way you can help, you can speak with your friend. You can say to your friend that this is not normal, that she doesn't deserve such attitude. Because very often victims of violence, they think that they are guilty, that they did something wrong. They blame themselves. So you should talk, not leave alone your friend. You should listen. Sometimes they need just to be heard. They just need to speak out about their pain. Support as you can support in your situation. Yeah, maybe give shelter to a friend. For example, invite your house to live, because these women, they should be taken from these violent houses, from their homes. They should run away actually. But first problem, they have no place to go. Maybe you can Google and find some shelters for women who experience violence. It's very hard. It's not very much open, but maybe you have some near, and there are some specialists with therapists who can work with them, and people, lawyers who work for the nation just to help this woman. But first, you should be you just should be near, because we don't know some situations. Yeah, can be different situation, but for sure, what can you do? You can be support. And I watched few videos. I guess 1 month ago there was video where it was sign. If you know, sign woman who experience violence. For example, if you meet such women, or you have Skype call, and your husband, he's listening, yeah. And I show you. I think you know this sign, because I know it's in USA. About Russia, I don't know. I didn't know that in Russia we had no promotion, but I know that woman, for example, she's in front of Skype. She's speaking about pie recipes or something stupid. She's looking normal and she's doing like that, like that, like that. So she may speak, what is the good recipe? Give me the recipe of your mother. And she's doing this. And it means that she's in trouble at her home and she needs help. I don't know if it's famous in your country. In Russia, I didn't saw such videos. God bless that I speak little bit English, and I can know new information, because this topic is not widely spoken in Russia, and we have some problems with government, with salaries, but nobody discuss that actually women are killed, and usually they are killed by their husbands, brothers, fathers, boyfriends, and nobody cares. And I made this video because I care. I think that's all.